Hi there. Well, I'm back from the surgery on the hospital. I'm involving around my nostril polyps, as the doctor said. But yeah, after 4 or 5 times of completely lying on the bed, I mean 4 or 5 days, it's time to be back and touching my PCs again. So I heard that we will have some new Incarnon Adapter for a new mission, new weapons. One of them including the Boar Prime. So today I must admit that I doesn't have Boar Prime till this morning. So I straight up and grab it from the market, and yeah, the price is went pretty high comparing to recently. But anyway, we gotta have them if we are using the Incarnon, right? So here, I just put a 6 format on it. I believe I just need another one for a prime short shell, or maybe 2 for a corrosive build. But this may suffice. So I create a 3 build. The first one is the corrosive reload, as I call it, because a Boar Prime has pretty insane long reload time. So the component is the first 2, the Shell Shock and Toxic Barrage for a corrosive, and Prime Ravage. Of course, we use Prime Ravage for critical damage. Shielding Reload for a bonus cold damage and reload speed. So the Shotgun Barrage for a fire rate. You could possibly replace the toxic Shotgun Barrage with a Vigilant Favor. It features a less fire rate bonus, but it will include a bonus to enhance the critical tiers of yours. So that might trade off pretty well. The fire rate regarding this doesn't look bad at all, but I prefer the Toxic Barrage. Right, and of course critical deceleration for a critical chance. Because we cannot hit we doesn't have a galvanized critical mod for a shotgun anyway. Alright. So let's see how well this will perform. But alright. And the second build is the Viral Slash, Toxic Barrage, Shading Reload for real speed and combine for a viral. Yes, Prime Ravage. You can replace it with Ravage if you have. Critical Deceleration, of course, it stays. Hunter Munition, the core of this build. We crit and we slash. And yes, lastly, Blaze for a bonus damage and heat. And of course, Galvanized Hail and Galvanized Service. Sadly, I doesn't have enough endo to max this Galvanized Service yet. And of course, I'm using a Primary Merciless for a bonus reload speed. You could perhaps use a Primary Deadhead, but I prefer fast reload. Alright. When the Incarnon came, we might just have a bonus critical chance or some reload speed. We'll have to look into it. But first, the weapon itself must survive, or at least feel at ease to use before we transform it first. And so I'm gonna max it in a course in a Elite Sanctuary Onslaught. See how well it performs. Yes. I'm using a Revenant with a Subsume Mirage Grips. I I want you the mirror equip. As you can see, this thing have a Vigilante fire rate mod equip, so it may feel a bit slow to use fire. The 90% fire rate may feel a bit better to use. We'll try it on a steel pad modifier once we max this out. Jumps into it.
I have opened a new data conduit. Proceed.
Okay. After we finish the second zone, we might max it already. Yeah, the weapon already max. That's good to hear. Oh, we are not spawn on the second zone. Yes, apparently we spawn first spawn on the second zone, and this is the third zone. We have to stay for the 2 round anyway, 2 zone anyway. Okay, let's skip on a finish mission and test on the enemy. Okay, we jump into a simulacrum. So I'm gonna taste the viral slash with a primary deadhead and also a vigilante supplies for a bonus. It will feel a bit slower fire rate, so we might prefer to put a arcane tempo on a Warframe, because it will boost our fire rate and will save 1 slot for mod, since we definitely need this a plus 90% fire rate for the shotgun. It feels extremely slow, to be honest. And the other arcane, hopefully we'll use the Avenger when you be doing on the real battlefield. And so let's put in a heavy gunner. Oh, why is that? Oh, kill enemy. Alright. Heavy gunner Eximus. Oh, okay. Normal heavy gunner with a level 170 on a steel pad modifier. We are challenged for this build. And so, yeah, a little bit better. It died pretty fast with a bleed and fire dot. Yeah, see that. Yeah. Okay, and the deadhead is proc, because we have to kill it with a weapon shot on a headshot. So it kinda hard to proc with this bleed effects, but it dies regardless. Yeah, 4 shot for each one will be suffice. If you're landing the headshot. Yeah, That's it. But as for a faction, and I mean, for a corrosive build, I felt that it will need a. If you need a Bane mod for Grineer, yeah, you might use a Prime Cleanse Grineer, but it hasn't on a max range anyway. So let's see the difference. The corrosive one will feel a bit clunky to use. Yeah, as you can see, as the level goes up, the enemy ammo will skyrocket pretty high, and we do much less damage to them. Yeah, so as for a higher level mission, the build that I should go for will be a Viral Slash. But as for the budget version, yeah, I do have a budget version. It consists of a normal toxin mod for shotgun, vigilante flavor, fervor. You can pretty get it easily by completing a bounty from the status on the plains of Eidolon. Point blank, of course. Blunderbuss, blazed, shooting grabs. I mean, we should swap this to oh yes, yeah. That will result in a viral heat slash. But of course you can go on a toxin corrosive route. Cold. Yes. Chilling reload. What? Oh yes. Where? How did I go wrong? Oh, sorry. Electricity. But yeah, we do need another mod for that. Apparently. No, we can swap it. Yes. This will result in corrosive and cold for your build. I mean, you might not need a hunter munition for a low level mission. So let's change that to a multi-shot. Yes, the galvanized camber. I mean hail camber. Yes. This one will suit the build on a budget scale better. And arcane, to be honest, the two arcane that you will mostly use will be a primary deadhead and our primary merciless. It's pretty cheap on the market right now. You can buy the max range with just, I believe, 20 or 50 plat. Yeah, it's insanely cheap. You might go check it out on the warframemarket.com. Alright, but I won't use it here. So I will test this build with a just level 60 heavy gunner. Yes. I mean corrupted heavy gun. The level the mid tier level, yes. Yeah, it performed pretty well. So if someone wanna use this weapon, but for a Incarnon evolution, which we will receive next week, but you doesn't have a the fancy mod to go about it, or you interested weapon, this budget build will suit you pretty well. But be worried. This build this gun eat ammo pretty fast, so you will probably run out of ammo soon if you kept shooting at them like this. But it insanely joyous to see, to be honest. Yeah, I hope this video help you guys who interested in Boar Prime or old player and newer player. And I'll do another video when I get the Incarnon evolution for it, test it, and see is it worth it. But yeah, it probably might not, perhaps. But I will select the Boar Prime Incarnon evolution with a Gorgon. Yeah, with a Gorgon evolution. Anyway, and yeah, hope I'll test them for you and see if it's worth it or not. So, for those of you who watched till this moment, thank you, and see you next week when the Incarnon evolution came out. Bye bye.